How's it going, everybody? Boba back here at the review table, and today we're going to be doing another review and unboxing a Logitech gaming headset, specifically the Logitech G533. But first, we got to roll that intro. All right, everybody, Boba back here. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, and having a good time this winter. I know I am. I have been snowboarding and going up to the mountain, and yeah, it's been pretty good, though I'm not very good at snowboarding. Go figure. But today we are going to be talking about this Logitech G533 gaming headset. It's wireless, it's got 7.1 surround sound, and it's got the Logitech G Pro drivers built into them. So let's check this thing out. Let's get it unboxed real quick. A little bit about this headset. This headset actually came out a while back ago. I do have some experience with this headset. So yeah, a lot of streamers I felt like were wearing this for a while. It's got a very interesting design, and when we unbox it, I'll kind of show you guys. But I actually have had this headset in the past, and I really didn't like it. But I figured I would do a good in-depth review of it for you guys. So if you see this for sale, you can be a little more educated on whether you want to buy it or not. All right, so there goes the box. We've got the all-black Logitech receiver there. Now, this headset does not come with RGB, so keep that in mind. There is no RGB in it. This is pretty much a no-frills headset. Here is the charging cable. If I can even get it out of there. There we go. Of course, using USB Mini. Go figure. But to be fair, this headset did come out a couple years ago. All right. Logitech G533 headset right here. Pretty much this is all it comes with: charging cable, receiver, and headset. So this is the Logitech G533. Like I said, this headset came out I think a couple years ago. I did have a pair of these when they first came out, and I actually ended up returning them because they had a very obnoxious hum in them. Like, I could not play any game whatsoever. I would just keep getting this constant hum, like no matter what game I would play. But I saw these on sale, and I was like, you know what? They're like 60 bucks now. They were like 100 back in the day. Why don't we give these another review? Maybe some software fix, maybe some manufacturing. Quality control has changed it where the hum is gone. And yeah, so we will be testing the audio quality and the mic quality. But again, this is a no-frills headset. Really not getting a lot out of this. No RGB. It's black on black, totally just under the radar there. It's not gonna be popping out at you. One key thing though is if you look at the design of this headset, it definitely has a pretty cool design, and this is what originally turned me onto this headset a couple years ago when I was originally had it, is I thought the design was really cool. Downside of this headset though is it feels really cheap and plasticky. I feel like Logitech put more plastic on this headset than any other headset. I mean, it is just like these little hinges feel like they're just gonna snap at any moment. Very cheap, glossy plastic. You get a little bit of matte plastic, but mostly it's glossy, kind of an uglier style. Definitely reminiscent? Definitely reminds me of headsets a couple years ago, right? Where they didn't really care as much about quality. It was more about keeping that price point low. Again, this has the Logitech Pro G drivers built in. Again, which is kind of their flagship standard headphone driver that they put in a lot of their headphones. Again, this is kind of the style of it. Build quality, I give it like a 2 out of 10. Well, I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 10. It's not like the worst build quality of any headset I've ever seen, but it's definitely I'd say top 5. It's got some cool features to it. One thing I really like about it is it does have an expandable microphone. So it's got a discrete expandable microphone here. I think that's really nice. You can bend it. You can kind of put it exactly where you want it. It's a pretty cool looking microphone. I think the one thing that I would give this headset props for is design. I think it's a really cool looking headset. It's kind of unlike most of the other headsets you see on the market. But there are other Logitech gaming headsets that also have, you know, kind of an interesting look to them. And like I said, when I originally bought this headset is because I really like the look of them. But yeah, there's been some big streamers that have been rocking this headset, that had rocked this headset for a while. I know like Shroud was wearing these for a while, and some other streamers. Probably because he's sponsored by them. But yeah, you know, they're pretty cool. Again, no frills. So on the left ear cuff, you have all your controls. So you have your mute button, which is just your G Pro button, or like your extra button here. I'm assuming, yeah. So it's just, they say it's your mute button now, but I think you can actually program this to be anything. You have your volume wheel, which is nice, and you have your sound, or your power button, right? And I think to activate the 7.1 surround sound built into the headset, you have to go in the software and activate it there. And we will go ahead and test that, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about that. I generally don't use surround sound technology in my headphones, though I also don't use headphones that come with it normally. But if I had a gamer pair of headphones, I would never activate it because it generally causes input delay and issues with positional awareness, so keep that in mind. Unless the game is built around having that style of headphone. As most games pretty much are built for essentially 2 points, right? It's left ear and right ear, or right ear and left ear. That's generally how most games are designed there. Not really much else about this headset. Like I said, it's just black on black. It's very, like, there's just not a lot of frills on it, really. And that's kind of why I wanted to check this headset out, because you can get it right now for about $60, I think, at Walmart and Best Buy. But I will go ahead and insert the prices up there for you. So, we talked about the build of this headset. We've unboxed it. Again, it really didn't come with much. A charging cable and a receiver. We talked a little bit about the tech in this headset, the build quality, and how it... Try this on real quick. So this is how the headset looks. Not too bad. A little... Definitely not as comfortable as the Logitech G533s that I recently reviewed. Kind of a weirder fit. They're very adjustable, though, if you kind of look. I mean, it's got your standard adjustments. They swivel out and in, or sorry, they swivel in, so you can wear them like this, which I have never seen anybody ever wear their headsets like this, but apparently people do, because they wouldn't stop making them that way if people didn't. But yes, this is the headset here, and yeah, let's go ahead and hop over to the testing desk, and we are going to go ahead and check out the microphone on this headset and the sound quality, and I will see you guys over there. All right, everybody, Boba at the testing table here, and this is the Logitech G533 wireless gaming headset. Now, this is the mic test of the headset. Now, I want to point out that this headset does not come with any mic enhancing software, so there is no Blue Voice, and there is no advanced EQ software in the Logitech G Hub software, meaning you cannot change this microphone the way it sounds. So what you hear is what you get. Now, I want to make this point very clear. When you buy a gaming headset, you know, I always try to do reviews based on finding things about the headsets and whatnot. And if the microphone is a weak point of a headset, I'm going to point it out. But as of course, I do believe that you don't have to have a good gaming headset microphone if you're just doing call outs in a video game, or if you're just talking to your friends over Discord. As long as you can talk and they can understand you, that's pretty much all that matters. So I just want to point that out. Please don't destroy me in the comments when you hear me bash this headset or these headphones, because again, it's not in the sense of I think they're worthless and not worth buying. I think at 60 something dollars, at 66, I think it was $66, around $60, $70, I think this headset is still a good buy. They're actually quite comfortable. And as long as the wireless hum that I got a couple years ago when I originally purchased them is gone, I would say that these are probably a decent buy at the under $100 mark. Now, of course, you could spend a little bit more money and you could get the Logitech G733s, where I did kind of bash the microphone, but it does come with microphone EQ advanced software in the G Hub, where you can actually tweak the microphone and make it sound better. So again, this is the microphone on the G533
Logitech headphones. Let's go ahead and hop into the software and I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like here. This is what the software looks like here. So again, you don't really have a lot of options. You get noise removal, you can enable advanced EQ, and I'm pretty sure that is not for the microphone itself. I'm pretty sure this is mainly well, you do have a volume knob for the microphone. We'll just turn that back down for a little bit. Um, but you can customize your sound. You could do bass boost, cinematic, flat, whatever. They have first person FPS, which I'm assuming helps your situational awareness. It brings out the highs for footsteps and whatnot, so you can hear enemy movement. And then of course you can do things like enable the surround sound. And the cool thing about the surround sound mode is they do have DTS standard, FPS, and signature studio, so you can make this headset sound pretty good. You know, this might be a really good headset if you're playing like an epic video game, maybe playing something like Doom Eternal or something. Like I said, we are going to go ahead and test this headset here in a minute, and I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on how it sounds. And yeah, so that is what you get in the software. So let's go ahead and play a game, and we're going to go ahead and test the sound on this bad boy.
All right, everybody, Boba back here at the review table, and I just got done testing the Logitech G533 gaming headset. And I have to be honest with you guys, the sound in this headset is very good. I did not get that annoying hum that I got last time I was using this headset a couple years ago. It sounded really good, especially when I turned on the surround sound when I was playing Doom Eternal. Playing Doom Eternal with that surround sound just opened up the game, opened up the feeling of the game, and the overall sound was really good. As far as the microphone goes, I'm sure you can tell by the test of the microphone, it's a gaming microphone. You know, it's just as bad as the Logitech G733, maybe even a little bit worse, and unfortunately, you really can't do anything to make it better. It's just not going to sound better. But again, it's a gamer-esque headset. This is not a headset you would want to use for streaming with the microphone. You definitely want an external microphone, and on my channel, I have 3 reviews of budget affordable microphones that are all under $30 or under $40. So if you're into streaming and you want a affordable microphone, be sure to check out those videos there. Like I said, as far as this headset goes, I really like it. I think it sounds good. It's using Logitech's Pro G drivers, which is their flagship drivers they put in all their headphones. It sounds really good. It looks okay, reasonably comfortable. Not gonna, say it's the greatest headset that I've ever used, but I would put it up there. Comfort-wise, I would probably put it just a little bit under the G733s, though I do think the G733s are a lot more comfortable, but the sounds are pretty much identical. They both sound really, really good, especially for being wireless headsets. Like I said, when I enabled the surround on these headphones, it just made the game just sound that much better. Now, I would not use surround sound on headphones if you're doing like competitive first-person shooter, because again, you're gonna get a lot of latency issues and whatnot. But on cool, epic games, kick it on. You'd be surprised how much like more open the game will sound and how much more epic the game will sound with the surround sound on. As far as that, there's not a lot to talk about. There's no RGB. There's no really anything other than they're gamer headsets, or it's a gamer headset. It's wireless, it sounds good, the microphone is garbage, sorry, but as far as that, it's still a good headset, and it's under $100, and honestly, if it was up to me, I would probably still buy these over the 733s, even though the 733s are newer, and they have the RGB, and they're a little bit more comfortable, but in my opinion, these are still pretty freaking comfortable. Like, if I was to put a 1 through 10, 10 being the most comfortable headset I've ever worn, I would put these at about a 7. And that's what I would put the 733s at. Well, I think I put the 733s at about an 8. But these are probably like one level less comfortable, but they are still very comfortable. Again, the build quality on these are really bad. I would not haul these around anywhere. I would not throw them in a backpack. If you are to bring these around with you, I would probably do what Logitech thinks you're gonna do with their weird spinny inside thing, and I'd probably put them like this when you're traveling with them, because these things feel like they would break if you were to stick these in a backpack and sit on them or drop them or something, because it is very plasticky. Everything about this headset is just a plastic. But other than that, it sounds good. The controls on the left ear cuff are very handy. And yeah, I mean, these are a headset that if I wasn't such a snob about audio, I would probably keep these on my desk for the surround sound alone. I really do think the surround sound on these are pretty good. And I gotta be honest, I might actually just keep these on my desk for the surround sound for when I play games like Doom and whatnot. By the way, I've really been getting into Doom Eternal. If you guys have not played that game out, I bought it on the Steam sale, and it is so much fun. I suck at it, by the way, like you'll see in the footage. I'm not very good at that game, but I digress. Anyways, I hope you guys like the review of the Logitech G533s. Again, there's not a lot to say about it. It's a very good headset for the price, and the sound is very good. And if you guys like this kind of content, you like content about gamer type equipment, peripherals, tech, microphones, lighting, audio, you name it, this is a tech review channel, and I would appreciate the subscribe if you want more of this style of content. And I am Boba, and I will catch you guys next time. See you guys.